CL9 presents The Railway Series. Book number 1, The 3 Railway Engines. Written by the Reverend W. Audrey. Illustrated by C. Reginald Dolby. And narrated by Ryan Boyd. Chapter 1, Edward's Day Out. Once upon a time, there was a little engine called Edward. He lived in a shed with 5 other engines. They were all bigger than Edward and boasted about it.
The driver won't choose you again. He wants big, strong engines like us.
Edward had not been out for a long time, and he began to feel sad. Just then, the driver and fireman came along to start work. The driver looked at Edward.
Why are you sad? Would you like to come out today?
Oh, yes, please. The fireman lit the fire and made a nice lot of steam. Then the driver pulled the lever, and Edward puffed away. Look at me now, said Edward as he chuffed along the tracks. The others were very cross at being left behind. But away went Edward to get some coaches. Be careful, Edward. Don't bump and bang us like the other engines do. So Edward came up to the coaches very, very gently, and the shunter fastened the coupling. Thank you, Edward. That was kind. We are glad you are taking us today. Then they went to the station where the people were waiting. Get in quickly, please. So the people got in quickly, and Edward waited happily for the guard to blow his whistle and wave his green flag. He waited, and waited, and waited. But there was no whistle, and no green flag. Where's that guard? Excuse me, station master. Have you seen the guard?
No.
Have you seen the guard, porter? Yes, last night. Are we ever going to start? Just then, a little boy shouted out, Here he comes! And there was the guard, running down the hill with his flags in one hand and a sandwich in the other. He ran onto the platform, blew his whistle, and jumped into his van. Edward pulled off. He did have a very happy day. All the children ran to wave as he went past, and he met old friends at all the stations. He worked so hard that the driver promised to take him out again the next day. I'm going out again tomorrow. What do you think of that? But he didn't hear what the other engines in the shed thought, for he was so tired and happy that he fell asleep at once.